Hello everyone, it is Ken Chrysler here, and welcome to another episode of FLH. Yeah, we're at Backlash. That's right. Puerto Rico, too. Yeah. Might find me a wife here. Yes. And, excited to be here. I don't think we've ever been here before, especially not at Backlash. And we are going to kick things off with the U.S. Championship. Hashtag, please destroy the Beige Cowboy. That is the hashtag. Please end him. And we're kicking things off with Jacob Elijah Zombie. That's right. And he is the #1 contender. He really hasn't had a shot at any titles, so he's going to get a big shot tonight. And it is going to be great for sure. And hopefully he can destroy the Cowboy. You know I don't like the Cowboy. I don't know how many times I have to say that I don't like the Cowboy. The Cowboy's the worst human being on planet Earth. He's the worst person that ever existed. I do not like him. And look at him, how arrogant he is. And how cocky he is. With the United States Championship, what a disgrace. That man should never hold that title. And I tried to stop him. I tried to save the country, but unfortunately, he beat me. He got lucky. That's the only way he could get that belt. He got lucky. And he is here tonight. Look at him. Look how he acts. He acts like he owns the place. You don't own Puerto Rico. So here we go. And we got a new ref. Hopefully she's as competent as our main ref. But we'll see. The United States title is on the line. And it's going to be a great one. I'm just hoping J.E.F.F can take down this Cowboy. Because I'm getting sick and tired of him holding that belt. It's really raising my blood pressure. I have to be put on blood pressure meds now because of this title reign. I had to go to the pharmacy the other day. They didn't even have my medicine ready because of this title reign. That is how much I cannot stand this guy. He is affecting my physical and mental health. I'm seeing a therapist because of this guy. So I'm sick and tired of it. And here we go. This is definitely going to be an epic fight, and as much as I hate the Cowboy, I have to admit that he is good, and he cannot be underestimated. I mean, he beat me, and we all know I'm one of the greatest tag team champions that ever lived. So if he can beat me, he can definitely beat Jacob Elijah Zombie. The question is, how extreme is this going to get? Because it is Extreme Rules. And I believe it's one fall. Or I don't know what's going on with this thing. It's either one fall or a knockout. I think it could be both. So pins and submissions and KOs, everything on Falls Count Anywhere, Extreme Rules. So we're definitely going to see a battle here. Oh my goodness, and the Beige Cowboy just ate the announce table. And Jacob Elijah Zombie is off to a great start. These two are having a battle. Yeah, we're in Puerto Rico, so that's cool. That's awesome. Backlash, it's going to be great. Got a lot of great matches. Got the women's title. We got Bobby Joe Warner versus Demetri. We have Newson versus the Freak. And hopefully we get our tag team champions back tonight. And we take down Frey Erdoss. So, and of course there's probably going to be a crazy main event promo since it is a pay-per-view. And we still have lots of people that haven't turned themselves in. I think many of them are confused of where they're at. That's what I think happened. Because honestly, it is very suspicious that no one... I mean, we had 3 people do it, and then then one died, and then another guy, we had to take him down. He was from the Kaisune. So that makes about 5 out of 39. So 34 people are still out there. We know that Frey Erdoss is one, and we know that 4 with, including Jamarcus Bubbles. There's 4 in that section, and possibly more working with them. But there's still a lot of people to count for, and who knows where they're at. But they have until the end of tonight, and then it is going to be a hunt. And as for Frey Erdoss, I'm expecting him to be at Backlash. So, and we have a battle here between these two. U.S. title is on the line. Look at Jacob Elijah Zombie. The power. Just threw Beige Cowboy into the side of the ring. And now attacking the legs. Oh my goodness, a kick to the back of the head. That was crazy. Big kick to the back of the head. And these two are really attacking one another here. And it is Extreme Rules. Anything goes. Falls count anywhere. And the Beige Cowboy keeps on attacking that leg. And you've got to watch out for the Beige Cowboy and his stunners. That is what gets you killed. Trust me, I know from experience. And Newson was the only one that really has been able to beat him. And he didn't beat him. I think Newson lost the U.S. title to him. But when it came to the world title, he did win that one. I forget how it went. But, and there you go. And there's the stunner. And he sneaks him in. He's a very sneaky cowboy. And almost got a point out of it. Oh my goodness. Oh man. What a slam by Jacob Elijah Zombie. And someone might go through an announce table. We haven't seen this yet. And oh, Jay-Z countered it. And look at that dive for the big man. Wow. It's a disappointment that no one went through the table. But still, that was an incredible dive by the Zombie. And now he's got a stick. Stick versus shovel. We got a lot of singles matches tonight. We couldn't get a tag team. Hopefully we can get some people signed on here. There's been a lot of chaos going on because we haven't been able to sign people. And look at Beige Cowboy here. He's getting super aggressive. Oh my goodness, and just leveled the Cowboy. And a kick out there. Oh, wow, that was close. And Backlash is just getting more exciting here. And Jacob's got a chair. Oh, throws it right at the Cowboy's face. How about you get another weapon? Yes, why not? And now he's got a hand. Oh, man, he is going extreme, and I love it. I love watching the Cowboys suffer. I love it more than anything. I love it more than anything in this world. They asked me, do I love Papa John's? Yeah, I do. But I don't love it as much as watching the Beige Cowboy suffer. Okay? I just want to make that clear. That pizza's not that good. Nothing's that good. There's no food that could even compare to the suffering of this horrible human being. I wouldn't even call him a human being at this point. And now, of course, he probably hears me and I'm probably making him mad, so maybe I should calm down a little. I'm hoping Jacob can win this thing. I'm hoping Jacob Elijah Zombie can save America. That was a close call. That was very close. And look at Jacob Elijah Zombie. Please, yes. Oh my goodness, this might be it. Please. Oh my goodness, count faster, ref. Come on. If it was our main ref, it would have already been over. He counts a lot faster than you do. He does. A preschool child counts faster than you, ref. A kid in preschool. All he has to do is 1, 2, 3. You're like 1, 2. It's like, what are we doing here? Slow motion, Michael Bay refereeing? And a kick out there by Beige Cowboy. Once again, she's not counting fast enough. I'm going to go complain to the GM. Oh my goodness, Beige Cowboy is just destroying Jacob. But Jacob has taken those shots really good. Yeah, apparently this referee thinks Zack Snyder's the GM. He's not the GM. Okay, mentally is. And you need to count faster. And look at the Beige Cowboy smarting off the people of Puerto Rico. How dare you? You're representing America. And this is how you behave? He's filth. That's what he is. And hopefully, come on, count. Again, another kick out. If I had a dime for every kick out, I'd be a millionaire. And Jacob Elijah Zombie, hopefully he can put it away here. Now you can pin him. What is he doing? Oh, he wants to make him suffer. No, well, he got right back up. It probably wouldn't have mattered. He got right back up from that thing, and what a nice chair shot by J.E.F.F. What an unbelievable match. It's a great match between these two. They're giving it their all. Both sides are. But only one can leave Puerto Rico the United States champion. And uh-oh. Oh, that was close. Very close there. Very close. And oh, here's the stunner. They're calling that a KO. They're not even going to call it a pin. So, it's done. Yet again, he wins. Someone needs to stop this cowboy. I think the ref was on his side. I think they're dating. I have a conspiracy theory. Those two are dating. Because he should have lost. And yet again, he retains the United States Championship. It makes me sick. Okay, so it is time for our second match of the night. The first match was good besides the end. The end was a big letdown. But here we go. And uh-oh, look who's with her. The GM, her cousin, is with her. And this is going to be great. And a lot of people want to see Lashawna go down, especially after she introduced her terrible father to the world last week. Or last episode. And that was a travesty. And of course he ran his mouth, and a lot of people were mad about what he had to say. Got a lot of conversation going. And not good for Lashawna. So everybody is rooting for Ester here. And mentally is here to keep Mr. Blue Flint in line. So that's why he's here. He's here to keep him in line. Just in case he tries to cheat tonight, which we all know he's going to try to do. Let's just face the facts. He's going to try to do it. And Lashawna is here. And little Ester is here. She's going to put her women's title on the line. And look at her waving at the crowd. Lashawna did call her a nerd. And this is going to be great. It's going to be amazing. And make sure you keep track of Mr. Blue Flint and mentally here, because they may get involved here. And look at Lashawna attacking Ester. And as long as Mr. Blue Flint stays on his side, mentally will stay on his. And look at Lashawna with the chair strikes. These two are battling. Oh my goodness. And Lashawna just landed right on that chair. And Mr. Blueflint, he better not be mouthing off the people of Puerto Rico. Looks like he's having some conversations with some of our fans. And he better watch himself. And mentally, just keeping an eye on everything he does. That's why he's here tonight. To make sure that he's kept in line. And Mentally not going to get involved in the match, but Mr. Blueflint will definitely try. Because Mentally's all about the code. And no matter how much trouble Ester's in, she's on her own. And there you go. It's already started. So he just threw a chair in. He didn't even do much, but that was enough to make the GM tick. Oh my goodness, the GM just dropped him good there. And he is mad. And he's already not on his good side. Mr. Blueflint, they do not get along. They have a history, of course. Mentally's just throwing. I think he's going to throw him out of the building. Wow. He continues to give him the Irish whip. Down the ramp. Up the ramp he goes. Where he belongs. Get him out of here. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness. He just keeps on throwing them further down the ramp. Up the ramp, my bad. That's crazy. But Lashawna is doing really good here. Look at Ester Jack with some drop kicks. And look at that. Wow. Takes Lashawna down. And Mr. Blueflint is back. So as long as he behaves, he won't get another beat down. And not even 10 seconds. And he's misbehaving again. So of course, Ester's cousin is going to give him a beat down. As he deserves one. He deserves one. He keeps on interfering. And yeah, he's got the chair now. This is almost like a tornado tag at this point. And look at Ester, kendo. Using the kendo on Lashawna, and we got two fights going on here. And Lashawna with the power bomb. And once again, the GM keeping his eye on Lashawna's father. He's not going to leave him alone tonight. And it's a good thing he's down here. Otherwise, it would have been even worse. And Lashawna going for the pin. It's still not stopping Lashawna because Lashawna is dominant. And a kick out there by Ester. Ester, what a combo. But not enough. Still no points for either lady. Ester's got to figure out a strategy because Lashawna has the strength factor. Ester has the speed. And she's got to keep Lashawna down. And now Mr. Blueflint is cussing at Mentally. It looks like he's mad at him. He is very mad and upset, and he knows he can't do much because he's not a fighter. But he just, Mentally's in his space, and he's going to continue to stay in his space. And look at him getting right in his face. And look at him keeping him back. Making sure that he does not get involved in this fight. This is great. Because we don't like Mr. Blueflint. Nobody does. Only Lashawna does, and that's because that's her dad. Nobody in the world likes Mr. Blueflint. He's not as bad as the Beige Cowboy, but he's pretty bad. And look, he just continues to follow Lashawna's dad everywhere he goes. Won't give him any personal space. And look at him. Now he's cursing at the fans, and Mentally's had enough. Punched him right. Uh-oh. We got a fight. We have a fight outside of this ring. And Lashawna's dad got a little bit of the upper hand on Mentally. But that was a big mistake, because he turned his back on his enemy. And look at Lashawna here. Going to the top. And she connects. And look again. Look at this. He is undoing the turnbuckle pad. Doesn't even matter. And yet again, they're brawling. He had no right to take that. He did that in the last match. He has some obsession with taking down those turnbuckle pads, and he's going to get fined for it. That is a fine. And you know Lashawna is going to use that in this matchup. So Mentally is ticked. And look here, look at this. Look at Ester and Lashawna beating each other to death. Oh my goodness. And yeah, we're gonna look here. I thought the turnbuckle pad, and Mr. Blueflint, I don't know what he's doing now. Is he talking to the steel steps? That's what it looks like. And a kick out there by Ester. Crazy match. This is a very unique match, almost like a tornado tag, a mixed tag also. And look here, and there's that turnbuckle pad missing that just hurt Ester. And yeah, he's mad about that. Yeah, it looks like, I don't know if he's going to do something about it. He is not, Mentally is not happy about what happened there. And it was all because of Mr. Blueflint's actions, and we're going back to it once again. Mr. Blueflint's trying to get away from Mentally, but it's not working out good. And Lashawna going for a weapon here. She's got a chair. And I don't know what in the world that was. I hope she's not drinking on the job, because that was the worst throw I've ever seen in my life. That's beyond a botch. I don't even know what you call that. Oh my goodness. I mean, what was she throwing at? And Ester dropping Lashawna again. And now going for the pin. And once again, there's a fight outside. And Ester almost got the point. She needs a point badly. If she needs to come up with some strategy to get a point. She's got to do some high-flying moves. And Mr. Blue Flint, you got to watch out for him too, because here comes Ester. And she is planning something big here. And yeah, Mentally not even going to give him a chance to interfere. And that is a big move there by Ester, and this could be a point. And Mr. Blue Flint, look here, and a kick out there by Lashawna. Oh my goodness, just struck the GM, and now we got another fight. These two do not like each other. And Mentally better save all of his energy for Frey Erdoss instead of his, I guess, ex-father-in-law. He is beating the tar out of him. And he deserves it. He continues to do stuff. And I think Mentally's tearing down this announce table. He's sick of it. And look at Ester flying. What a match. These matches have been really epic tonight. And we still have Bobby versus Demetri. We have the Freak versus Newson. And then we got the whole situation that's going to go down with Frey Erdoss. So, it's going to be good. And a spear there by Lashawna, and that was a brutal spear. And look at Mentally. He won't even let Mr. Blue Flint get by. But look here, he better watch out. And Ester just bumped into Mentally. And Lashawna put in that spear. And we got a new women's champion, and Mentally can't believe it, but I can. Because Mr. Blue Flint didn't do much. Lashawna did most of the work. Lashawna's incredible. We're not denying her talent. And she is your new women's champion. And Ester still has the women's tag title, but she lost the women's title tonight to Lashawna. And I bet you everyone's not happy about this, but except for Mr. Blue Flint. Well, he's not happy that he got the crap kicked out of him, but he's happy for his daughter. And this is going to be a great one. We have been dying to see this. This has been a thing that's been going on for the past couple weeks between Demetri and Bobby. And we're going to finally get it. And of course, Bobby doesn't like Demetri because he's here illegally, but he is from Mars. He has a lot of aliens came from Mars. If you didn't know, they kind of did a little bit of an invasion. And Bobby's sick and tired of it, and he claims that he's fighting for the American people tonight. And Demetri claims that he can do whatever he wants, because I guess the people of Mars, they take over planets or something like that. I don't know what their deal is, and maybe they want to take over the Earth. I don't know. But Bobby is going to try to stop this alien in any means necessary. But it's going to be tough because Demetri has improved. There is no doubt about that. He's been incredible as of late. He put Billy Stone in an ambulance. And look at Bobby throwing in some strikes. Bobby with a kick to the back, using those work boots. And I'm telling you, we have had nothing but great matches tonight. And I think this is going to be one of the best matches of the night, for sure. And it is a shovel match. I forgot to mention that. Of course, you can still use the steps, but there should be nothing but shovels underneath the ring. And Bobby with a nice headbutt there. And I'm telling you, Bobby is very ticked off. He's been mad at this alien, and the fact that Alien won big last week did not help the tension here. And Demetri has a shovel. And Demetri has mentioned that there's other aliens out there that are worse than he is. Demetri's kind of a, a low-level criminal. There's all kinds of, Demetri's kind of like he commits a lot of fraud. He steals a lot. But he's not violent unless he has to be. In this situation, he has to be, but usually he's, committing non-violent crimes. He doesn't, pay his rent. He does a lot of things he shouldn't. But he claims there's worse aliens than him. So we haven't met these aliens, but hopefully we could just get Demetri for now, because he's enough. He already has our hands full. We'll never forget the fact that he owes Mike rent money. So oh my goodness, Bobby Joe Warner just threw a shovel at Demetri. Wow. And that's the strength of the blue collar worker. And we're expecting for this to be a brutal match between these two. And oh my goodness, Demetri just ran into the ref. And Bobby throwing that shovel. That was a crazy throw. Bobby had a wonderful throw there. And these two are just battling it out. And of course, we still have the Freak versus Newson. I've been told it's going to be a steel cage, no escape. 2 out of 3 falls. The Freak wants to lock him in a cage. Like we're scared. We're not scared of you. Newson is the greatest world champion of all time. He's going to retain in Puerto Rico and make an embarrassment out of you. Oh my goodness, Demetri with that shovel, and it's nothing but shovels. And Bobby's used to using shovels. I mean, he does a lot of jobs that involve shovel stone. Oh my goodness, look at these shots. These shots are crazy. This has just been epic. It has been. And Demetri, see what he can do here. And look at Bobby. Bobby continues to slam Demetri's head. And Demetri, using those shoes. Those are nice shoes. Those are nice shoes. I will give him that. But some people prefer the work boots. And the roll-up, trying to end this, well, at least get a point. And no luck there. And Bobby's going to make him pay. And what a combo there. Good power bomb with a combo, but not enough. And uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that always kills me every time I see that. And look at Bobby. He's got Demetri in a hold, and Demetri drops on Bobby. And what a battle we're having here. This is crazy. And you can tell that this is personal. And uh-oh. That was kind of weird. Definitely something from Planet Mars. Some technique there to kind of slow down time. And Demetri, he's got another shovel. There are shovels everywhere. We see blood too, some blood. And this is crazy. This is getting out of control. And look, oh! Oh my goodness. What a brutal shot. I mean, just look at this. This is just crazy. I mean, look all around on the floor. And a low blow. Bobby's had enough. Oh my goodness, all of that blood. It's gross. It's everywhere. It's just everywhere, and this has gotten out of hand. And Bobby, it's coming from Bobby, I think. The most part is. And look at Bobby chasing Demetri. He has had enough. He is ticked. And now Demetri's bleeding. My goodness. We may need to get the paramedics up in here. This has just gotten out of control. And a kick out there by Demetri. Yeah, and you can see all the spots. I mean, I feel sorry for our cleaning staff. Oh my goodness. I've never seen it that bad in a while. You know, this brand is known for it. But, I mean, wow. And look at Demetri sweeping the leg. Oh my goodness, and Bobby just tried to do the big clothesline, but Demetri got out of the way just in time. And look here. Oh, another kick out. Wow, no points for either man or alien. Man versus alien here. That's what it is. It's man versus alien. Earthling versus alien. And still trying to use that submission, but I'm telling you, this is getting out of control. We may need to stop this. Oh, now, it's going to get bad. It is going to get, oh, here we go. And Bobby. Oh, my goodness. Just absolutely insanity, but not enough. Steal. And look at Demetri with the roll-up. If he gets one here, I will just throw a fit. And Bobby gets out of that. And Demetri uses the knee. He may get a point here. This has just been so brutal. Announce table broken. Blood everywhere. It's just shovels everywhere. This has been crazy. And Bobby going around. And look here. Bobby with a nice clothesline. Oh my goodness. And that might get a point. And it does. So Bobby gets the first point. And that was a nice clothesline. And these two are battling it out. Man, this has been a fight. 5 stars. Just chaotic. Bobby is sweating and bleeding. And Demetri using the shovel yet again. I mean, look at all that stuff that's going to be needed. They're going to have to clean everything up. And Demetri going to try to tie this thing up. And not enough for a point. I mean, I've never seen so much destruction in my life. And Demetri using the knee. And let's see if he can get a point out of this. He needs a point desperately. And he does. So it is tied. So next fall wins, and this has been brutal. One of the definitely the best fight of the night. It's not even questioned. And that was a terrible throw. Earlier tonight, we had 2 nice shovel throws. I mean, those were nice. Brutal, too. I mean, we probably have blood on both sides of the ring. Like, it's so ridiculous. And our cleaning team is going to have to be fast because we have our main event. I mean, I've never seen so much chaos in one match. This has been going on, and it just feels like it's never going to end. Can Bobby do it here? He took another. I mean, how many shovel strikes can you take? And Demetri with another kick out. And, oh, that should do it. That clothesline, that brutal clothesline again. And he got it at a good angle, and that doesn't. So Bobby Joe Warner did it. And he has saved America. I mean, he definitely bled, though. He definitely bled. But he saved everyone from Demetri. And I don't know what Demetri's fate's going to be after that, but that was a brutal match. And the lights have went out. And what in the world is this? What is going on here? Bobby just defeated Demetri, and he may have another problem because he ran his mouth, and oh my goodness, what is this? And they cleaned up fast, didn't they? Wow, those cleaning people are fast. Oh my goodness, look at the size of this guy. Strider Salvo. Oh my goodness, this is the biggest alien I've ever seen. And I don't think he's here to shake Bobby's hand. Oh my. He's got even horns growing out of his head, so this is another species maybe. I don't know, but he is a giant. And Bobby is not backing down, but I don't know if this is a good idea or not. This is kind of getting scary here. This guy is just, he's at least 7 foot. And he's a giant. He has a marking on his face too. I don't know what that means. It's definitely a different species than Demetri. I don't know about all the species of Mars. I'm going to have to get an expert in to learn more about him. But this guy, oh my goodness, he's a giant. Oh my goodness. And you know this is not going to be pretty here. And look here. Bobby went after him. That might have been the biggest mistake of Bobby's life. Oh my goodness. Shot after shot. And Bobby is paying the price here. What in the world is this thing? His name's Strider Salvo. He's a green alien with horns, and he's a giant. He's about 7 foot. And he is stalking his prey. Look at this. But Bobby somehow slips out of it. And the fact that Bobby's still standing is the shocker here. And look at this tombstone. Oh my goodness. And Bobby is barely breathing here. I think he's knocked out, but this is not enough for Strider Salvo. And his debut. Oh my goodness. Look at the destruction he's caused. And now it is time for our main event. And it looks like our cleaning crew, I don't know how they did it, but they did it. And it's a double title match. That's right, double title match. I bet you all forgot about that. That is one of the stipulations tonight. And it's also in a steel cage. We got 2 titles. So the winner is going to go home with tons of belts. 2 belts. And the loser is going to go home empty-handed. So that makes this even more important. Especially for the Freak. Because, the Freak can lose both guys can lose their title. So it's important for both of them. But the Freak and Newson are going to be locked in a steel cage together. And it is going to be our main event. Of course, we still have to deal with Frey Erdoss. So we don't know what's going to happen there. And we saw what happened with Bobby. Oh my goodness. What is going to happen next in that storyline? I thought that was crazy. And who knows who, could a faction appear? That's all we need. Is a faction of aliens. That's the last thing we need is more aliens. And it may have saved Demetri from getting deported. So here we go. Pull that cage down. The Intercontinental Champion versus the World Heavyweight Champion in a double title match. 2 out of 3 falls. And they're locked in. I think there was just too much blood on the floor. And they're letting it dry. They cleaned it up in like seconds. They're an excellent team. A lot of you all are probably wondering how they cleaned all that up in, less than 5 seconds. They can do it. We have the best cleaning crew of all time. We'll just keep it at that. It was probably a little bit, I don't know how many seconds it was, but they were quick. It's all magic, how we do it. How we make things disappear. And the Freak is just choking Newson. And not even a 1 there. And look at Newson go. And the Freak throwing in some strikes. And stomping on Newson's hands. Newson's got to be careful here. He cannot underestimate the Freak. He's been on a roll also. I think he's won 3 in a row. And he keeps on running his mouth saying, I'm the Freak and you're the norm. Yeah, whatever, buddy. Okay, I don't want to be a freak like you. Whatever. I'll be the norm. I'll be normal. Okay, that's what that stands for. You're a freaking weirdo. That's what you are. So far, a pretty competitive fight here between these two. It's got me nervous. Newson has been champion since 22. It's been an excellent run, but it can all end in one match. And this is a double title match, so if he does win, it will be a great victory for him. Not even a 2 with that roll-up. And look at Newson fly. I mean, no one does it better than him. Nobody. And the ref, of course, is going to count slow. We already know that. She can't count. Preschoolers count better. And look at Newson fly again. Oh, wow. And the Freak's got that. Oh, man. I'm worried about that because he can get a finisher pretty quick. And he continues to step on Newson's hands. You know what type of people step on people's hands? Horrible people. That's who does it. And look here, he's got the pedigree. And this is not a good start for Newson. And a kick out there. Newson's going to try again. That wasn't going to definitely do it. He's got a long ways to go with this one. It's going to be tough. This is definitely not going to be a walk in the park. And look at Newson here. Look at that. Incredible move. Wow. His talent is unbelievable, especially with the high-flying moves. It's definitely one of the best at what he does. I'm arguing he's in his prime right now, especially if he wins tonight. He's got to win tonight, though. And Newson, oh my goodness, what a move. And he just set that up perfect. And we haven't seen a lot of that move with him, but it is a beautiful move, but it was not enough. Oh my goodness. Count faster. Oh my goodness, these moves are incredible. He's really taking advantage of being in that steel cage. And he just got a point for it. So all he needs is one more point and he can do this. He's just got to stay away from the Freak and the pedigree. He's got to keep up on him. And oh no, we're going to have a showdown here. It's going to be survival of the fittest. Oh, this is so brutal. These two are going back and forth. And one's going to eventually tire out. And look, oh my goodness. They're beating the tar out of each other. And, I mean, they're both exhausted, but Newson, I felt like won. And I'm not saying that because I'm biased, which I am. And a nice little sweep there by Newson. Freak using his knee. The Freak's incredible. But Newson's still up by one. And Newson, all Newson needs is one more fall, and he's going to be Intercontinental Champion too. Add that to the resume. And the Freak keeps on choking him. What? Such a freak. He's such a freak. And look, he turned his back. Newson got right back up and messed that move up. But the Freak's still on him. And look at Newson here. I don't know if this can do it. Yeah, you're going to have to do something better than that. I wish it was that easy. And of course, make sure you stay for our main event promo. It's going to be great. And look at Newson. He is tuning it up. That finisher, if he connects it, I think it's done. Oh my goodness, he might come home with the Intercontinental Championship here. And he does. Double champion again. And that's right, Freak. You thought you could stop him. You thought you could be the Freak tonight, but you're not the Freak. Newson is the best. And Newson is now a double champion. That's incredible. World and Intercontinental. I love seeing Newson with 2 belts. He needs 3. Incredible performance tonight by Newson. And it is now time for our main event promo. That's right. And wow, the tag team champions are here. Mentally down there near the ring at Backlash, and the tag team champions have been let go. Something's off about this. Because if you guys didn't know, Frey Erdoss, who is a Viking, who wants to take over England, he is now letting the tag team champions go. I thought he was going to use them as a negotiating tool. And the tag team champions don't look happy, though. So something is up. Frey's got something up his sleeves. He's up to something. And they're all together. The GM, the tag team champions are together. So what is going to happen here? Are we going to see Frey Erdoss? What in the world? Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh, he's got 2 other Vikings that are part of his crew. We didn't know about this, and they are fearless. They are going to Backlash, and this is going to be a fight. I thought we were going to get a promo, not a fight. Oh no, this is 3 of Frey Erdoss, well, including him. These 2, I'm assuming, are part of his group. Oh, man, this is bad, and they are challenging the GM and the tag team champions. Oh, this is scary. What happens if they win? Oh my goodness, this is out of control. And Frey Erdoss wants war. That is what he wants. This man is a madman. And here we go. I think the fate of the brand is on the line here. Because if Frey wins tonight, who's going to be in control? I mean, this is getting out of control. And the MW versus Frey's crew, basically. His army. His small army, because of course he couldn't bring everybody, but it looks like those are 3 people from the past. So he's got a small army now. And the MW better fight like they've never fought before. If they can beat Frey Erdoss, they can send all 3 back in time. And this would be a big victory. But look at the strength of these guys. And they're brutes. They're giants. And the GM's going to have to think of a good strategy. And the tag team champions, they couldn't take Frey 2-on-1. And look at Gorgie. I thought he was going to go for something big. He went right into that kendo. Oh, this is just bananas. We didn't expect this at Backlash. We expected, this to be solved. And instead we got a war going on here between these 2 teams. And if Mentally wins, he can send them all 3 back. But if he loses, I don't know what's going to happen. So, we'll see what happens here. And all you all wondering, what is G going to do about it? What is he going to do? I mean, he's definitely the weakest of the whole brand. He's not going to do nothing. Oh my goodness, and just the power of these Vikings. They're fast, they're strong, they're a balance of everything that you need to be great. And the MW has never seen anything like this, but hopefully they can get it together and get their heads on straight. Because the first time they encountered Frey Erdoss, they definitely took him, overlooked him and underestimated their opponent. And this has been already destructive. And this whole pay-per-view has been fantastic. I mean, we have a new women's champion. Of course, the world title was retained, and the United States title, unfortunately. And then the whole thing between Bobby and Demetri, that was definitely match of the night. So, and there may be a promo after this. We'll see. I don't know what's going to happen here. And look here. The Vikings are just killing it. They're a lot better than the War Raiders, that's for sure. And Valhalla. You got Viking 1 and Viking 2. I guess it's because we don't know their names. Frey Erdoss is known in the history books, though. He is a vicious Viking that was underestimated in the first episode. Then we didn't see him. He held the tag team champions hostage for 2 episodes. And now he let him go at Backlash just to challenge him. And that is the Viking way. Because he wants to take them down along with the GM. And then he's going to raid England. I don't know how he's going to raid England with 3 people. Including himself. I mean, so with 2 people. Oh my goodness. And that was a big Claymore on Gorgie. And mentally breaks up that pin. And Gorgie, oh my goodness, the Viking just diving on mentally. These guys have no fear. And another Claymore. They are all equipped with Claymores, it looks like. And they're just handing them out. And Lurtz Nick hopefully can... well, Gorgie's going to break it up. And, of course, Gorgie and Lurtz definitely feel guilty about the whole situation with Frey Erdoss and underestimating him and causing a bigger problem. But, oh, my goodness. And Millie just got hit with a chair. We've seen a lot of crazy throws tonight. I mean, this has been one of the craziest pay-per-views and some of the best matches we've ever seen. We definitely, I would say Bobby and Demetri have match of the year. here. A good break up there. The MW's still breaking up these pins, but the Vikings are just really doing good here. The Frey Raiders, or the Frey Erdoss Raiders, whatever they call themselves, a lot more historic than the War Raiders, that's for sure. They're definitely more historic. And that future shock DDT. Oh my goodness. The ref is just all over the place. She is just trying to keep up with these two teams that are just going crazy here. And we've seen nothing but extreme. We didn't think we were going to get another match, but you all got surprised. I mean, this has been one of the longest pay-per-views. We're definitely building a story here for sure. But the whole question is the outcome. It's all about the outcome here. Because this could have a crazy outcome. We still haven't had a point yet for either team. And, oh my goodness, look at the power of Frey. And Lurtz wasn't going to allow that to happen. That double team on Mentally, oh goodness gracious. They are just amazing. And Mentally almost had a point, but it just backfired. And now it's Gorgie's turn. See if he can get a point. Somebody needs a point. Nobody's gotten one yet. And another Claymore. And now look, oh my goodness. Oh man, he just dived on him. Frey Erdoss, man, he has just been insane in this matchup. And a Viking just scored. Mentally could not get there in time, and then he got Claymore on top of that. Oh my goodness. And the Vikings are up by 1. I don't know what's going to happen if they win. And Mentally's knocked out. It's done. Oh my goodness, the Erdoss Raiders win. So what's going to happen? We're going to have to find out next episode, but they're in control. They have the GM. They have the tag team champions. Captive. So what happens now? Can anyone stop Frey Erdoss and his Viking scum? This is crazy. I can't believe they won. Big Brother Bobby. I got good news and bad news. The good news is the Vikings have taken over FLH, so that will buy us tons of time. The bad news is we lost our director for J.E.F.F. Productions. He always had bad luck, and apparently when the time portal sucked him up, he respawned in front of a moving semi-truck, so he's been crushed to thousands of pieces, and he's not going to be able to help us. However, there is one director that may be able to help us with the direction of the downfall of FLH. One guy that is fit for the job. And boy, does he need a comeback.